You don't have to love me. You don't even have to like me. But you will respect me. You know why? 'Cause I'm
What's up, YTs? Here back again for another video. If you're new to my channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And I'll be fair this time and give you to the end of this video to give me a big thumbs up if you like the video. If you don't like the video, you can suck my ass. As you already know, if you have seen my videos, I just don't care at this point. As you can see below, that this video is a spin-off of another video I did. It wasn't a story time. I called it, I think, a Lay Down With Me. And I titled it that I had a stalker, but I didn't know who it was. I couldn't figure it out. But I did a little investigating and I figured out who it is. So, if you have not seen that video, I will put a card up here and I will put the video in my description and at the end of this video. If you have not seen that video, when you watch that video and you come back to this, everything will make sense. As I said in the last video, you know, it started out as him commenting up on all of my videos, and then it went from YouTube to social media, and he even found my Facebook. I couldn't figure out how he found my Facebook because I didn't have Facebook even tied up to YouTube. And so I was like, okay, so it got to be somebody I knew. And I just couldn't figure it out. And I realized that, you know, I could figure it out if I really wanted to. And so I did a little digging, and I'm very good at hacking stuff. And so I took the page, cause when you inbox somebody or on Messenger, you have usernames. I'm not sure if it's like on the actual Facebook app, but when you go to Messenger, you got usernames. So I was like, okay, so let me check the username, see if the username looks familiar. Nothing familiar about the username. I was just kind of baffled as to how this person that I have blocked everywhere, that has followed me everywhere, found my Facebook. And so I was like, okay, so who do I think it could be? Because it has to be somebody that knows me personally. I couldn't figure it out, so I decided to go back and look at the username or the YouTube account name that was on the one that was stalking me, and it was in my email. So I went to my emails, and I was like, okay, so does this tie in with anything? And so I noticed in the username there are initials that I know. I'm like, okay. So I literally wrote those initials down. I was like, cause they just look too familiar. So I'm just kept telling me, write them initials down. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna write the initials down. So I wrote the initials down. I kept it pushing. So the next day, I get up, I finished doing my digging, and I could not remember where I knew these initials from. Now, remind you, the YouTube account did not have any pictures. It did not have a profile picture, no channel art. It had no subscribers. On Instagram, same thing. Twitter, same thing. Now, the usernames for Twitter and them, that was all different. But I used the YouTube account and I used the Facebook account to see who it was. And I'm not going to say the initials because some of my friends that know who the initials are. But I was like, okay, so I'm not going to jump to conclusions because I literally hadn't talked to him in forever. And so I was like, I wonder, is his password still the same? So after all these years, literally, y'all, it's been 3 years, I wonder, is the password still the same? If it's who I think it is, I know the password and I know the actual email. So I was like, okay, we're going to see. So I get on Gmail and I put in the Gmail, I put in the password, and it opens up. So then I go to the thing where all your emails pop up, and I typed in YouTube. Lord behold, there you go, the username with the initials in there. The whole time, I don't know when I'm gonna post this video, but it was Mr. Baloney Man. I really don't know when I'm gonna post this video, so I don't know if I I would have introduced Mr. Baloney Man or not, but it was Mr. Baloney Man. And so Mr. Baloney Man is my ex, just in case I post this video before I post the video introducing who he is. But he's crazy. Now, I just had a conversation with Mr. Baloney Man maybe 5 months ago, and he texted me this paragraph saying how, you know, I just made him a better person, how, you know, he wouldn't shit while we was together, but I taught him after we had broke up to treat who he with right at the time. Him and his new boo, they good, and I showed him how to be a man and own up to shit and stop doing all the crazy stuff. They was going to church, blah 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 blah. Pay the dust. I don't care. You did me wrong while I was with you, so fuck you, fuck him, and everything else that you stand for. So there was a conversation then, but why in the world are you stalking me now? I don't know. So you have gone to drastic measures to reach out to me. You have stalked me on social media. You have not, because he can't text me because everything is blocked. But you literally have stalked me. Now, before I had that conversation, we were into it all the time. And he would come up to my job and, like, look for me. And, like, only one of my friends knew who he was. And, like, I would tell him, you know, I have not talked to you in 2 years. Like, what are you doing? I guess because he didn't know that I worked at Walmart until then. So he would come in there like he's shopping, but he would really be in there looking for me. And I would tell him, you know, stop looking for me. I said, you got a whole boyfriend. Like, why are you checking for me? Like, leave me alone. You in a whole relationship. I'm in a whole relationship. And you look crazy. So after I found out, because I found out that who my stalker was like last week or maybe week before, and I was like, just something is not right, because I just had a real life normal conversation with him like maybe 5 months ago. And so I called one of my friends that was actually his friends, which I don't think they friends anymore, but she said that she heard that he is back on drugs, and that the dude that he is with is also on drugs, and she think that the dude that he with got him back on there. So something is really, really wrong. I don't care to find out. I just want him to leave me alone. So after I figured out who it was, I should have locked him out of his email. They probably would have been low down to tell. But when I tell you, I don't want any ties with him at all. Like, I block him every chance I get. He don't come in Walmart no more. Like, that was, I think he was coming in Walmart before we had that conversation. And he would come in with the boy and stuff like that. But, like, we ain't on speaking terms. I wouldn't speak. I wouldn't say anything to him because we don't have anything to talk about. And so, long story short, that was my stalker, Mr. Baloney Man. I cannot wait to get these story times out to tell y'all what all he done. They'll start after story time week. I'm pretty sure this video is going to be after story time week. Or it may be before story time week. I don't know when I'm going to post this video again. So, he crazy. He crazy. I should have got a restraining order on him. I can't not wait to tell y'all how we fucking broke up. Oh my gosh. Like, these story times are going to be so fucking lit, dude. But anyway, he stalked the shit out of me everywhere. I done blocked him. She said he back on drugs. Kind of not hard to believe. But this wasn't really a story time. This is more of an update. Like I said, I can't wait to introduce him to y'all. Not introduce, but to, you know, talk about him, how it got started, because he's an example of something you don't ever want in life. And I'm just being real. That may sound harsh, but that is true. Okay? So, that was my update. That was my stalker. I had to change my usernames and stuff. I hate to do all that because I got so much tied into Utopian Dream Boy. But I done started over as Unicorn Good, so it's a little too late for that. So, whatever with that. But, y'all got crazy exes. Get rid of him. He's just a crazy ex that I stay with forever. And, child, when I tell you that's something that I would never go back to, and my one of my friends was like, you know, you too hard on him. I mean, I still got exes that I fool with. I don't fool with exes. They're exes for a reason. I don't have not one ex that I talk to that is an ex. Man, he is a double X. Meaning there is no more. We can't talk. We can't speak. To be honest, I hate his guts. I don't like him. Do I wish him bad? Kind of, sort of. But it is what it is. I have moved on. I have been in a relationship for a whole year. And he has no reason to be checking for me. That was my little update on my stalker. And ain't nothing else gonna happen because she said that he was finna get ready to move to Atlanta. I don't know. I don't care. And yeah. I'm not even finna, cause my mind is trying to go into a story time right now, but I'm not letting it. That's why I keep repeating myself, because it's like, oh my gosh, I'm telling you this, so I need to tell you a story time, but I can't. So actually, the next story time that I put out, it will be about how we kind of started talking, where it started at, and not when we met, but kind of where it started at. He has been drama. He was drama the whole time we've been together. But anyway, I'm finna cut this video off because I'm rambling and I'm like dumb excited because that's my selfie thing. I am like dumb excited because I want to tell y'all the story. So thank you for watching, and I am glad that I nipped that in the bud, and I hope he really is finna move off. And thank you for watching. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.
Daddy.